Though, and first, Virginia's governor is trying to crack down on gang activity that he says is increasing in the state and even targets preteens. Good evening, I'm Scott Thuman. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, 7 News' Nick Minock shows us what new action Governor Glenn Youngkin is taking and how one local law enforcement agency is trying to take on MS-13.
I am deeply concerned about the sophistication of the gang activity in Virginia.
Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin signed an executive order to implement new strategies aimed at protecting young people from gang recruitment.
We've had great success in addressing a lot of the drug trafficking over the course of the last year with special efforts in collaboration with federal, state, and local resources. But we're going to take this to a whole new level with an unprecedented level of gang activity, particularly with the Mexican cartels utilizing gangs as fronts for drug distribution. Violence has gone up as a result of gang activity, and that's why we're doing so much work there.
In Lowden County, Sheriff Mike Chapman announced on Friday his office arrested an 18-year-old suspect living in Alexandria in the murder of 2 people in Sterling.
We know he's an MS-13 gang member, self-admitted MS-13 gang member. He's here in the country illegally.
On Monday, I asked Chapman questions on what he's doing to combat gang activity. He says his office is one of the only local law enforcement agencies in the Washington, D.C. region that works cooperatively with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
We've certainly turned back over 200 to ICE, and about 100 of those were deported.
7 News reported in Lowden County there is a student in Lowden County Public Schools who has ties to the MS-13 gang. Are you seeing the MS-13 gang target young men like this to join their gang?
Yeah, they seem to be targeting, I would say, as young as 13, 14, 15 years old to try to get people involved in the gang.
Chapman says his office is tracking and identifying adults involved with MS-13 and using school resource officers to do the same when it comes to youth.
We certainly look at everything that happens when it comes to drug distribution, anything that might involve human trafficking, sex trafficking. If it's connected to a gang, we're definitely all over it.
Nick Minock, 7 News.